everybody. Welcome to this powerful live event today because we want to be prepared and ready for what is coming next. Do you know we have a live virtual event coming very soon? And this live virtual event will transform your life. You cannot miss this moment. Next week, Alan and I, we're going to be live for 3 hours with you. We're going to in your life, then we're going to talk about how to fulfill your purpose and to double your income in the same year. That it's possible. And you know what? The life is so short. And we are created to fulfill something special, unique for each of us. And this is why you need to be sure you're creating your life at the right place. Life is more than just having a job and paying your bills and going paycheck to paycheck. You're supposed to have it all and to fulfill the real reason of your existence. My name is Martine Wilkie. I'm co-CEO of Wilkie Coaching. I'm coaching women since 30 years. And I can tell you, a lot of women, they just survive. They just survive and they just try to pay their bills and try to please everybody. And after all these years of coaching women, I studied social worker and I built a unique resource for deaf women abuse in Montreal, Canada. And I work with women in difficulties for years. I became a coach. I was pastor for 16 years. And all my life, I'm 49 today, I helped women to succeed their life because a lot of them, they have no clue what they are created for. They have no clue what is their purpose, and they don't make enough money to take care of themselves for the people they love. And this is why Alan and I, my partner in life and my partner in business, Alan, we're working hard to help women to be sure they're going to build at the right place. And it's never too late. Maybe you're watching right now, say, I'm old, it's too late. I'm going to share with you some testimonies of women that they decided to not let their past define their future and to rewrite the story of their life. And it's never too late. All the experience you got, what you went through, it's going to serve today to create now and to build the right way. And today I want to talk to you about the monetary power of your value. Yes, you have a value. You are created unique. You have a zone of genius in your life. And this is what we're going to talk more in the live virtual event that is coming soon. You have to click on the link right now and to subscribe to this live virtual event because all the people, they're going to be live with us next week on Zoom and the camera open. We're going to have a special gift that we're going to do. And this is why you need to be there live with us in the Zoom meeting. And today I want to prepare you for this event. And by the way, we have an exclusive app for a community of women like you and I that want to support each other, want to talk about our success. I want to almost every week in your life to coach you to go and get what you want. And this is why Wilkie Coaching, W is for your worth, I is for inspiration, L for leadership, K for knowledge, I for impact, and E for empowerment. This is what is Wilkie Coaching. This is what Alan and I were working hard every day to change and impact your life, to succeed your life like, as a woman. And this is my story. You know, I studied social worker and psychology, communication. I helped women abuse, women in difficulties, pastor for 16 years, helping women. But my story personally come from my grandmother. My grandmother, she only survived all her life. My grandfather was alcoholic, violent. She was abused all her life. She only survived. She had 3 girls, my mother and 2 sisters. And my mother, she only survived also. She never fulfilled really the real reason of her existence. And this is why I'm so concerned, because at my age, I'm a grandmother right now. I have 2 kids, 1 granddaughter, and I look at the situation in this generation, and we're supposed to see more women succeeding their life and not only surviving.
Yes.
Alan, you're with me right now, and we want to talk about every woman has a value. But
Hmm.
so many women, they have no clue because they're so close to their value, they don't see it. They don't see their zone of genius. They don't see
Hmm.
what they have that can help other people or impact this generation.
Absolutely. But from your very young age, you were in the beginning of your 20s, you were already, hustling a lot. You were building organizations, marketing, and the crowd that you were helping. I mean, you're 2021, between 20 and 25, you're a businesswoman, you got a condo, you've got your car, you're totally independent, and you're helping women that
Yeah,
are having problems in their lives. And you've been doing this for a long,
yeah,
long time. And you were helping them getting into their purpose. That goes to the subject you just brought up here. That's what you were doing. You were taking these women that were totally demolished, like your grandmother, had full potential, but still, this demolishment, they were destroyed, and you were building right back up and get them into their real purpose so they can monetize and, have security. Because without money, I mean, women are out there just being slaves of whatever comes their way. But you've been doing this very, very, you were sleeping in your office, Martine.
yeah, working hard and this DNA of businesswoman want to build, 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 and at the same time helping other women to not go through the same life than my grandmother or my mother. By myself, I was managing, 280 employees working different houses for women abuse and building protocol, be involved in politics to be sure that we're going to defend the right of this woman and to build services adapted for them. And I was working hard, and I come from a traditional environment and family that they were telling me when I was younger, why don't you just find a little job? Because anyway, you're gonna have a family, kids, and why do you want to study in that? Why do you want to go and help the world and just not having a little job and be a good mom, a good wife? And for me, inside of me, I knew it was like my purpose. I find out that I had a purpose, and for me to put this purpose in the trash was putting me in the trash. It's like
Mm.
it's me, my purpose. It's me. I am the purpose, and this is why everybody has that. By the way, Alan, because a lot of women they were from the epigenetic, the memory of generation. We know that we bear the memory of generation in our subconscious and our mind, and we just repeat the same kind of autopilot. We just what we received, the education, what we they said to us, the memory of generation, just want to repeat the same paradigms in their life. But
Mm.
I knew I had something bigger than what my family went through. And I know some women, ladies watching us right now, they say, this is me too. I know I have a purpose. Maybe you didn't discover yet, but you will because next week we have a live virtual event that we're going to talk how to be sure that you're going to be in your purpose and to fulfill it. Alan, you talk about I was in the fulfillment of my purpose when
Hmm.
I met you.
Yep, yep.
And you saw me like really enjoying my life more. It was not a job. We're not supposed to have a job. We're
Hmm.
supposed to fulfill our purpose and make money with it. This is what we talk about today.
Yeah, for those who want to come and join us, it's totally free. Uh, we will bring you that experience that's going to wake up that inner you, that real you inside of you. Because when you connect with the right people, with the right environment, what happens? Your eyes, opens up. That
Mhm.
old hypnosis just broke. It's tear down. You see your life in a different way. And I think, Martine, that you have a lot to give. Uh, let's say 30 years of dealing with women, showing them, no, no, you're on the wrong path right now.
Mhm.
This is the real you, to discover the real them, right? And you've been doing this over and over. You've heard all the inside objections, the outside objections, all the challenges the women, married or not, or in this situation, you've seen it all. You've had time across those 30 years to see about everything, uh,
Yeah.
every disaster, how to fix it, and how to bring the right tools. So, to come back to our event, Martine.
Yeah, this is going to be so good because we're going to talk about the four rules to
Yes.
double your income with your
Yeah.
purpose.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of women, they in this generation, they don't fit in the box anymore.
Hmm.
They
Hmm.
want to be free. They want to do what they're called.
Yeah.
And I was able, because some people think because I'm a businesswoman, I'm a coach, I'm very involved in my purpose, my call, then I'm not a good wife or I'm not a good mother because I work hard. But I was able to organize my lifestyle because if it's my purpose, I'm called for that, then all my lifestyle will be built around this purpose and all the family can be happy and we can have it all.
Yeah.
Then Alan, I'm your wife also. We're a partner in business, but I'm your wife.
Yeah.
But to see me enjoying my life and fulfilling my life helped me to be a better wife and helped me to be a better mother also, not feeling then not this kind of lack in my life or uh, you saw me and it's still today.
Yes. You see, that's the misconception of a lot of people, a lot of women, because, I have to put all this aside. And one day when the kids grow up, and then I'll do it, right? Or once my husband, or once we got to a certain point, the house is paid. There's always, this mindset. But if you build right now, no matter what age you are, you know that, you can become a real power player as a woman in your
Yeah,
marriage, with your
yeah,
kids, making money, structuring, protecting your family. That's who you are, because that's what you, when I got married with you, that you're a grandma now today, but so you protected the family, your husband, we've been working together as a team. I always saw you as a team,
yeah,
a team player, a game changer.
yeah,
And I think that a lot of women out there are just waiting to explode to imitate you. You're an inspiration to a lot of women because you've conquered all these aspects of your life because you had a lifestyle. You wanted to monetize it, you wanted to market it, and to have the pleasure of being good wife, good mom. And
yeah.
you did that. You did this. I'm the first right at hand to see this stuff happening across the years, no matter the challenges. That's what you
Yeah.
teach to these women.
Yeah, just you know what? I was talking to a client yesterday. I'm just gonna give some example right now, testimony story. Like this client say, "Oh, I would like to have the same easy life than you and Alan." And I said, "Oh my Lord, did you forget?" Then what I share with you because the iceberg, you just see the top here, but you forget, all the process. Then for years, people they were saying to us, then we're better to divorce than stay together. Then I fought for it. I am the one that fought for my marriage, right? I want it all. And I felt, I lost my first child in 7 months pregnancy. And when I was delivering the baby, I almost died. In all the process, we went through dark, dark time in our marriage, in our health, in your health, Alan, different things. And we just, the fruit that we have today, this is what we teach the people. We're not saying that it's going to be easy, the process, but we're saying that it's possible. It seems impossible, and many things in our life was seeing impossible, but it became possible because when we learn the law of success, when we learn the four rule system I'm going to share with the people next week, the MSSS, GSTS, to understand that in your life, you will build the life of your dream. And it's never too late. Alan, I have the story of, this lady that she came to us and she was not supported a lot by, by her husband. She was fighting by herself. She studied to be an attorney. She was a nurse, became an attorney. And every month she was under, the payment for the office and all the fees. And she was working hard, but not really having the success she wanted. And her dream was to become a judge. And I took her and I started to coach her. And, by experience, you cannot be a judge under the age of 40 in Canada. And because you need the years of experiences and you need many things, then you can become a judge. But we say, let's do it. This is your dream. And she was not supported, Alan. She was feeling guilty also because she was putting a lot of effort in her work, profession. She was feeling guilty because of the family role and like a mom and wife and work and not supported by her husband. She had this kind of imposter syndrome, like, who am I? I have this dream, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's just my imagination. Maybe it's not this. She had all this kind of voices, and she was the first woman in her family wanted to go higher than just the normal job. She had this dream, and she had this kind of all this kind of resistances against her. We started to coach her, and in 1 year, 12 months of coaching, she became the youngest judge in Canada. That what was impossible became possible by applying the 4 rules system that we have to help the people to really realign their purpose. Because Alan, she was like 5 degree, just, outside of that. She wanted to be a judge, not having this private legal firm, then she switched really. And in 1 year, when we say double your income in 1 year, it's very minimalist because you can have your double of your income in 3 months, 6 months, faster than 12. 12 is just like, we give you time, girls, for the 12 months. But inside of the 12 months, Alan, she became judge. And her salary, not only she paid all of that, but she double and more her salary.
A lot more, a lot more. You see, that's the important to find out who you are really, because that I always say that main gifting, all the other gifts will actually serve that main gift. That main gift is the real you, right? So that's why you got to find that purpose, because once you find the purpose, no matter what, any challenge you'll face, you'll walk through it. So that's with those 4 rules, you've got to learn. That's the live event. It's on the 11th of July. You've got to be there. If not, there's links down there. You've got to be subscribed, but especially if you want to be in the VIP room with us on Zoom, and that's a special VIP place, you got to click on there. You'll receive an email, go to that Zoom. You got to subscribe to that, register, and then be into the Zoom meeting with us. It is very important. If you're right now, I'm talking to the women out there. If you're ready to learn these 4 steps, you're ready. You've taken care of everybody else. Everybody. You've invested for years in all the family, the people around you. But now you say to yourself, now it's my turn, Martine.
Exactly. And Alan, I just want to teach them something right now because so many examples we can take for the clients we have, but the reality for women, it's different than for men a little bit. And I'm going to just explain, I'm going to unpack what I want to say. Because a lot of women, we have 4 phases in their life. And in these 4 phases in their life, we have to realize that a lot of women, they focus on the first 2 phases. What I mean, the time we grow up, 0 to 20 years old, go to school, study, whatever, do our stuff. And now we dream about this second phase. I'm going to be married. I'm going to meet my prince. I'm going to have kids. And I'm going to be happy forever. And this phase, a lot of women can find satisfaction there. The time that the kids are young and they're home and they take care of the family, their husband, when he come back from work, and she's very involved in the sports, and she's very busy with homework, kids, stuff at home, and all of this. The problem, and this is where most of our clients they come to us, and I don't want you. If you're here, we can fix that. If you're here, please listen. You listen a woman that is 49, almost 50 now, grandmother. It's not like the coach of 21 years old, have no experience in life, and try to tell you what to do with your life, okay? This is very important because I have 30 years of experience with my profession plus personally. And in the majority here, when they arrive at 40, kids are not home and at home anymore. Often they go to college and they leave home and their husband is still working. Now their self-value, their self-esteem, their body change. They're not so young anymore. This new phase in their life, now they feel like lost a little bit. They feel like, what is my identity? Because all my life here, I was a mother, I was a wife, but now my husband is at work, my kids are not at home anymore. What is my value? What is my identity? And now you're waiting to see you're unsatisfied. A lot of they are unsatisfied here. And the majority of divorce happen here, right? And at 60 years old, worse, because when the husband come back home, he has his own activity. He has his own, stuff to do and fulfillment. Now, this zone here, this phase 3 and 4, you don't want to finish, the wrong way. You don't want to finish frustrated. You want to finish well. You want to build, and you want to be sure that if you're here and you're watching right now, it's the time also to fix that. Because you can build your life with the right way, the right system. And it's not working harder. It's not working more. Because some Alan are watching right now and they can say, I'm already overwhelmed by everything I have to do. It's just to learn the right system. Then you're going to build the right way, not working harder.
It's always a system, right? Everything we do, a simple recipe, Martine, to a job, a career, there's a process and there's a system in each all category that you can walk into your life. There is a system. No matter where you work, no matter what you do in sports, there is a system of success and a system of failure. So you got to be there on the 11th because we'll teach you a system that's going to bring you into your future to make that real you happen. Because right now it's sleeping. The real you is sleeping. Everybody had a part of you, but you did not have a part of you, Martine.
Yeah. And this is why this is so important, because next week in this live virtual event, you're going to learn the 4 rules, the system. You're going to learn how to find your purpose, or to be sure, maybe you find your purpose, but you found your purpose, but you want to be sure to be at the right place and to build at the right place. This is what we're going to talk. By the way, subscribe, come to join us in our exclusive app built just for you that we can coach you almost every day, and it's free. Then Alan, we have the link, I think, below for the community, because it's an exclusive app. It's a community of women. They want to increase in their worth. They want to be inspired. They want to develop their leadership. They want to have an impact in this generation. They have to get the right knowledge, and they want to be empowered and to have a community of other women. They believe the same thing, and we push and we support each other. This is the exclusive app we have. You have to join us. It's new. It's brand new that you have to come and join us, because the last point, the monetary power of your value. We are so trained as a woman to give and please everybody and try to help. We are a helper, right? And help everybody. But God created us with a specific purpose to impact and to do something specific. And if you discover really that, and you work on this to monetize your value, you're gonna make so much more money the right way, and you're gonna impact the right people that you're called to impact. We have to stop to give everything to everybody and to give to the people we're called to impact.
Absolutely. So you got to come and join us and discover the real you, because your destiny is knocking out that door. So Martine, you've been doing this for so long, and this is the time, this is the season for you to explode. You're mature. You've gone through so many things. You've taught hundreds and hundreds of women to walk into that purpose, and now you want to bring this publicly, where it's you want to bring this to the U.S., all over the world, UK, whatever, where you are. It is time for you to have that impact, because you've got the experience. You're mature now. You're not playing around. You've been through all kinds of stuff, challenges with women in your life, and now you're ready to give, right? You've been through that. Now you're achieved this level, and now you can pour down to people. You can give to these women. So they've got to come and join you next Thursday.
Absolutely. We're going to be live.
Yeah.
It's going to be 3 p.m. Pacific time, 6 p.m. Eastern time.
Yeah.
Come and join us. We're going to be 3 hours live. If you're going to live an experience, the new era of coaching with Alan and I. Don't be surprised. It's not going to be like the traditional way we're going to coach you. You're going to be motivated, but also trained and equipped to go in your purpose. Now, I have a question before we're going to leave for you. Let me know. Do you know what is your value? Do you know what is your purpose? And if yes, I'm asking you, I want to know, what is your purpose? If you don't know, let me know. What is your question? What you would like to hear from us next week? What would you like us to train you more and to be more specific with your needs? We want to be there for you. Let us help you the right way. We're going to talk about how to find your purpose and to apply the 4 rule system. But do you know what is your purpose? Do you have question about it? Do you know what is your value? Do you make money with that? What is your question about it? Are you tired of your 9-to-5 job or the kind of lifestyle you have right now? Would you like to make more money? Maybe to stay home with your kids, but you would like to make more money. What is your question? What is your struggle? We want to know, because we want to share with you. You're precious for us. You know, Alan, I'm done with that today, and we were live with you, and we're going to try to be live almost every week with you. But I want to say that I'm very concerned by the situation of my sisters here outside, to just be sure they're not going to regret at the end of their life that they didn't fulfill their purpose. And this is why we're there for you. Alan, we're going to have an excited moment next week. It's going to be powerful. It is going to be a life-transforming event for sure.
Yes, so thank you for being there. Leave the comments down there. We're going to leave you a link, of the community. Come and join us so you can really find out everything that's going on with us. And we're always there in your life. You'll be able, in that community, to ask questions. We'll be answering videos, texts. And this is where the place where women come together, those who want to get into their purpose, monetize that purpose, and bring it to another level. So that's it. I'm done.
That's
All right.
it. We bless you,
Yeah.
and we will see you next week. Subscribe right now, register for this event to have the link for Zoom, and come and join us in our community.